everybody. So welcome to iitiansgateclasses. I'm Dheeraj Mishra, and today we are going to discuss question from Computer Science Gate 2022 as well as question for General Aptitude for you can say 2023, right? So yeah. So already we have done many other you can say uh, aptitude sessions. Okay, so this session will be for computer science, right? So let us start here. Please join the session quickly so that we can start here. Yes. So I hope my voice and everything is okay, and we are going to discuss first 2022, okay, aptitude paper for computer science and information technology, and there will be 10 questions. Okay, so we are going to cover around 15 marks in this session. So the very first question is in front of your screen, right? So can we have this question and can we solve this question? So everybody can join us because aptitude is common to all the branches. So so the question number one says that the dash is too high for it to be considered, right? So this question is from English, and these words are having same pronunciation. So you have to understand here, right? So the dash is too fair, right? So I mean too high, sorry. So fair is too high for it to be considered fair. So which option can be correct? So this cannot be correct. You know that this cannot be correct because both has got fair, right? So this is not the correct answer for this question. In fact, this is also not correct because fair is different thing, right? Okay. Okay, the optimum price optimum the fare should be, right? So here you have to fill fare and FAIR, right? The option for this question will be D, right? So only you have to read the question and you have to get the correct answer. This cannot be correct because the spelling itself is wrong here. Okay, so this question was for from English, and this is a fill in the blank question, so you can see option D will be correct for this question, right? Yeah. So question number two says that here this question is from algebra, and I have taught algebra from, in that I have talked about functions. Okay, so many things. So a function y of x is given in this interval, and okay, on the x-axis, and this is the piecewise it is given, right? For this the function is 2, for this duration the function is 3, for this x the value of range of x, the value is 1. Which one of the following is the area under the curve? You have to find the area under the curve. So area under the curve is what, guys? What do you understand by area? Area is nothing but an integration. You have to do integration, right? So here the function value is constant for these intervals. So what we can do here is we can plot the function first, okay, and then we can quickly find the area, because as long as the value of a function is constant for these value of x, okay, so you can directly find out the area if you know the area of rectangles and all, right? So let us see here. So suppose we want to plot here, so you can say that y of x I'm just going to plot, right, directly, and in single line you can get the answer, right? So 0 to 1 by 3, okay, this is 0, you can say this is 1 by 3, right? So the function value is nothing but 2, right? So you can say this is 1, this is 2, right? This is okay. Now from 1 to 1 by 3 to 3 by 4, the function value is 3, you can say. So this is 3 by 4, you can say, and the function value is 3, so you can say this is 2 here, so this should be 3, okay, and this should be, you can say, 1. Now till this point you can say, now from 3 by 4 to 1 it is nothing but 1, right? So you can say that this is 1, right? 0 to 1 you can say, and this is going to be 1, right? And this is the function you have been given, right? Okay, now you can see that there are three reasons. One reason is this is the area that you have to find. What is the meaning of area? I think everybody knows what is the meaning of area. The how much surface this figure has occupied, that is called the area. So this is the first segment, you can say this is segment third, and this is third one, this is second one, right? So you can directly find the area now. Area is going to be, area of any rectangle is nothing but what, guys? You just find this, okay, and then you multiply with the breadth or height, whatever you say, and you can find the area, right? So yeah, so you see here this can be written as 2 into 1 by 3 plus, you see this is 3 here, right? So you can say 3 times of the difference, Okay, so it is nothing but 3 by 4 minus 1 by 3 plus here you can say 1 times 1 minus 3 by 4, right? So I believe this is fine for all, right? So you can quickly plot it and get it the answer. 2 by 3 plus, can you solve this guy? Okay, so if you are going to solve this, so it will be nothing but 9. Okay, I mean the LCM is going to be 12, right? Okay, since they are co-prime, uh, then it will give you yes, then it is nothing but 4, right? So yeah, so this will be nothing but what, guys? This is nothing but 1 by 4 only. So you can just solve this. So 2 by 3 plus, if you try to solve, this is pi by 5 pi by 5 by 4, and this is 1 by 4, right? So you can further take the LCM. So LCM is going to be 12 only, right? So yeah, now you can say that this will be 8 plus 5, I mean this is nothing but 15 plus, this is nothing but 3. So you can just add it. So 15 plus 8, 15 plus 3, 18 plus 8, 26 by 12, right? And further, if you're going to simplify this, so it will be nothing but 13, and this is nothing but 6, right? So which option is going to be correct? Option C is correct. Okay, so it takes time to solve the question, provided this is very simple one, right? Okay, so this is graphically if you're going to do, so this question is very simple, 1 mark question, right? Fine. Let's move to next question. The question number 3 is from your equation, right? This also, this topic is very hot topic, you can say. As far as the latest gate pattern is concerned, they always focus on equation function, right? So here they, since they have given let r be the root of the equation, the moment they say that r is the root of the equation, so you try to put here, okay, this r should satisfy this equation. So you can say that r square plus 2r plus 6 equal to 0. This is how you have to start with. Okay, the first reaction, the moment you read the question, let r be the root of the equation. So x square plus 2x plus 6 equal to 0. What is your first reaction here? The r has to be, replaced by this x, and then this x has to be replaced by r, and this equation has to be satisfied. Understand? So from here you can find out, r square. Okay, so if you want to find r square, so you can say minus 2r minus 6, right? Fine. Now if you are going to simplify this, because you have to find the value of this expression, so please simplify this, multiply, okay, this and this and this and this. So it is nothing but r square plus 5r plus 6, and this is going to be r square plus 9r plus 20. Okay, I believe you can simplify it quickly. So you can see here, guys, since this r square, the value of r square is nothing but, you can just what you can do here is, you can further, 1 minute, let me tell you. So what you can do here is, you can write this r square plus 2r, right? You can say that r square plus 2r equal to minus 6. Better you can write like this. So you can also split this r square plus this, can be written as 2r plus, this is nothing but 3r plus 6. Okay, and this is r square plus 2r plus 7r plus 20, right? So you can replace these r square plus 2r by minus 6, right? So it becomes minus 6 plus, okay, this is very important to keep in mind. Okay, so this is nothing but 6r. Okay, and then you can also replace this by minus 6. Okay, so let me replace all of them, because you have to find the value of this. Okay, so simplification is very important. Okay, so in that, minus 6 plus 7r plus 20, right? So can we solve further? So 6 gone, so it is nothing but 3r, and here you will get 7r, then it will be nothing but 14, right? So can we take this also? You see here, guys, if you take r inside, right, so you can take r inside, so it is nothing but 7r square plus uh, 14r, right? So you can take something out, okay, because you have to make r square plus 2r. So if you take 7 out, so 3 into 7, and you can write this as r square plus 2r. Now r square plus 2r is nothing but minus 6. Okay, so you can again write this as 3 into 7 into minus 6, right? So the answer for this question will be minus 126, right? So option D will be correct here. Okay, so I believe you guys can do this kind of a question. Okay, so once you read the question, you have to start reacting, right? Reaction is very important. You don't have to be silent. Okay, Understood. So as long as the information is given, r be the root of the equation, so the very first reaction should be r has to be, like this x has to be replaced by this r so that this equation gets satisfied. And then the value of expression, okay, so you have to think about replacing this r square plus 2r by minus 6, okay, in these, okay, so I believe this is fine. So let us move to next question. Huh. The question number 4 says that, what question number 4 says that here, given below are four statement, okay, all students are inquisite, okay, so again this question is from silo, silogs. And I have taught this topic nicely, so I think many of you can do better, right? So here they have given some statements, okay. Understood. So all students are inquisite. Okay. So tick cross, and some. Okay, cross cross here. No students means tick tick, and some students are not. Okay, so it will be cross and tick, right? So from the given four statement, find the two statement that cannot be true simultaneously, assuming that there is at least one student in the class. What is the meaning of at least one? At least one student must be there, means more than one student can be there, right? So statement 1 and statement 3, first option is statement 1 and statement 3. So all students are inquisite, they are saying, and statement 3, no student is inquisite, right? So this pair can be wrong, because you know that as far as this, what they have given is assuming that there is at least one student, so what they are saying is no student here, right? So there should be at least one, understand? So the first option itself is wrong, so this can be only the correct answer, because it is a MSQ question, right? So you don't have to check other also. Okay. Statement 1 and statement 2. So this can be correct only. You can see here all the students are inquisite, fine, and some students are inquisite. This is also fine, because at least one student should be there. Okay, who is whatever is written here, this word, right? Understood. So option A will be correct for this question. In this question, you don't have to find the statements or something. Oh, sorry, you don't have to find the main conclusion or immediate conclusion, right? I've just, quickly you have to just find what are those two statements which cannot be simultaneously true. Okay, if you assume that there is at least one student in the class. Yeah, chalo. Question number 5 we will solve now. So this question is from geometry, guys, and this is one of the very important concept, right? In fact, we study in school days, right? So palindrome is a word. Okay, so there are palindrome word, there are palindrome number, right? You have to understand. So palindrome is a word. Okay, so they have just discussed also in this question. What is the meaning of palindrome? Right? What is the meaning of palindrome? Palindrome. Palindrome, like if you take number, suppose 1 to 1, if you take, so if you look from this side, so it is 1 to 1. If you look from this side, it is 1 to 1. If you take 1 3 3 1, right? So these are called the palindrome number, right? And if you try to understand that some word, you can say ma, right? So if you read from this side, so it is nothing but ma, from this side also, okay? And you can take other words also, like Malayalam you take, right? There are many words, okay? Okay, you can take radar, right? So radar, radar. If you read from this side, you can say radar. If you read from this side also, so that's what the definition of palindrome. Palindrome is one of the very important concepts, right? So palindrome is a word that reads the same forwards and backwards. So if you're going to read from, you can say forward, okay, from this, in this direction, you can say. So the pronunciation is going to be same, right? In the game of words, a player has following two plates painted with the letters, right? So these are the two words like A and D. From the additional plates given the options, okay, some additional plates are given the options, right? Which one of the combination of the additional plates would allow the player to construct 5-letter palindrome? Okay, so you have to construct 5-letter palindrome, okay, and that letter must be like, if you're going to read forward and if you're going to read backward, okay, uh, the meaning of the words must be same, right? And the everything should be same. The player should use all the 5 letters exactly once, okay? Remember that these A and D can be used only once. Whatever in the options are also given, these words can be used only once, okay? Okay, and the plates can be rotated in their plane, right? So plate can be rotated. ऐसा नहीं है कि just if you have written a like this, so you can't, you can also write a like this also, ठीक है? Now since they have given what guys, ad, right? Ad, so you have to choose three more words, right? So ad is there, right? So if you are going to take d d j, no words are coming into picture, right? Okay, or you can think about it. Okay, suppose this is a word r a r, right? So if you take r here, right, a d, you take r, a here, you take r here, right? So where there are two r's, you see we are getting one word that is nothing but radar, right? So radar, if you read from this side, this is a palindrome. If you read from this side, this is a palindrome, right? Okay, I believe this is fine. So this can be the correct answer for this question. You can check other also, but you will not find the palindrome pattern. Okay, so radar can be the correct answer. Okay, RAR, RAR. Fine. So question number 6 we will solve now. Okay, question number 6. So the some people believe that what gets measured, right, improves. Okay, if something is going to get measured, right? Suppose you are appearing for the test series and you are losing marks, right? And you are, but you are appearing, okay, you are appearing the mock exams, so you have to improve also. ऐसा नहीं है कि you have to just get consistent. So what they are saying is some people believe that what gets measured improves, some other believe that what gets measured gets gamed, right? Okay, so game here is a negative word, you can say, right? One possible reason for the difference in the beliefs is the work culture in the organization, right? Okay, this is very important. So in organization with a good work culture, metric help improve outcomes. Okay, metrics help improve outcome. However, the same metrics are counterproductive in the organization with the poor work culture, right? What they are saying is you have to understand, I mean the but you know, this is a inference based question and you have to read the statement and you have to infer. Okay, so one reading is very important. At least you should give 1 minute to read the question, right? So some people believe that what gets measured improves, some other believe that what gets measured gets gamed. One possible reason for differences in beliefs in is work culture in organization. In organization with a good work culture, metrics help improve outcomes. However, the same metrics are counterproductive in organization with a poor work culture, right? So can we move ahead and let us see the which option can be correct. So which one of the following is a correct logical inference? And this is, you know, from the past 2010, if you take a look at the previous question paper till 2023, one question is certain in each branch of engineering, right? Inference based question. So see, first option is what? Metrics are useful in organization with poor work culture. Okay, metrics are useful in organization with good. Okay, you see here what they are saying. Metrics are always counterproductive in organization with good work culture. Metrics are never useful in organization with good work culture. Okay, this is also wrong. Okay, this is what we think. Okay, so which option can be correct, guys? Metrics are always counterproductive. This is negative thing, right? Okay, it is productive only. Okay, so option B can be the right choice here. The metrics are useful organization with a good work culture. If the, see, this is very very important. If it is not there, then this is not important. Remember that. Okay, understand. So if you will find in your life also, okay, in future that okay, there is no good work culture, but still the metrics are like, you know, the big things are there, right? So metrics are useful in organization with a good work culture. So according to the options, according to the given passage, you have to answer the question. You don't have to think these things. Okay, these things are our way of thinking. Okay, but answer has to be given according to the given passage. Okay, chalo next. Question number 7 is again something they have given some statement in recently conducted national entrance test. Okay, so these kind of statement you will find in your different newspapers, right? People who reads newspaper, they are, you know. So in recently conducted national entrance exam or test, you can say NET, boys constituted 65% of those who appeared for the test. Okay, So out of 100%, you can say 65% of the boys, right? Or you can say 65% of those who appeared for the test, and girls constituted the remaining candidates, okay, and they accounted for 60% of the qualified candidate, right? Understood? So 65% boy is there, okay, and remaining you can say 35% girls, and overall they accounted for 60% of the qualified candidates. Now, which of the following is the correct logical inference based on the information provided? Again, two questions this time they have asked, right? So let us go through the options. So equal number of boys and girls qualified, uh, equal number of boys and girls appeared for the test, this is also not correct, okay. The number of boys who appeared for the test is less than the number of girls who appeared. The number of boys who qualified the test is less than the number of girls who qualified. Okay, so which option can be correct here, guys? Okay, so you can read the, okay, so here boys constituted 60% of those who appeared for the test, right? Girls constituted the remaining, and they counted for 60% of the qualified candidate. So can somebody help me? What will be the answer for this question, guys? Yes, anybody? Because this kind of question you should be able to solve, right? Yeah. So yes, so which option can be correct here? Please go through and tell me the answer, because this is highly logical question, right? This is a question number 7 and we have to see. Yeah. Okay, so you have to understand that this cannot be correct. Okay, equal number of boys and girls qualified, how can you say? Okay, because nothing is mentioned, only percentage they have mentioned. Equal number of boys and girls, this is also wrong only. The number of boys who appeared for the test is less than the number of girls who appeared. This can also be not can be said, but this is correct here. The number of boys who qualified the test is less than the number of girls who qualified, right? Okay, so this is very important to keep in mind. Okay, why we are saying like that? Why we are saying like that? Because 60% is the boy and 30% the girl, right? 60% the total qualified candidate, right? It means the girl will be having more better performance, you can say, right? And number of girls will be more there, right? Okay. So you can just go through and you just use your brain and you can get it the answers. Okay. And this question was asked, question number 8, from probability, guys. Probability. And people, those who have attended my session, they will be able to do this kind of question directly, and you can see in one line also. Okay, see how we have to solve. So a box contain 5 balls of the same size and shape. Okay, box contain 5 balls of the same size and shape. Three of them are the green. Okay, there are 3 balls which are green colored, and 2 of them are orange. Total number of balls are, see, 5 green, sorry, total 5 balls are there, right? जिसमें कि 3 green is there plus 2 orange is there, you can say, right? The balls are drawn from the, you see here, guys, balls are drawn from the box at a time. If a green ball is drawn, remember, if green ball is drawn, it is not replaced. Okay, once you have taken out green ball, so you're not going to keep it back, remember. Okay, replacement is not allowed in case of green ball. But if an orange ball is drawn, it is replaced with another orange ball. Means, suppose you have taken one ball from the box, so again you are going to keep it back one more ball. Okay, so the number of ball is going to be same. Okay, in that case. Okay, so replacement is being done here. Now the, what they are asking is, they have given first ball is drawn. Okay, what is the probability that getting an orange ball in the next draw? Okay, so in second draw there should be orange ball. They have already specified that there should be orange ball. So in this situation you have to go for total probability theorem. This is what I have taught, right? So let us draw the tree diagram, okay, and understand the situation, right? So total how many balls are there? 5 balls, जिसमें कि 3 greens ball and 3 green ball are there and 2 orange ball, right? So let us try to draw. First draw is there, right? We have got the green and we have got the orange. Okay. So now if you are going to draw here green, so out of 5, 3 has to be drawn. So 3 by 5. and it will be nothing but 2 by 5, right? Okay, this is how you can draw, okay, green ball and the, okay. Now, now what they are saying is in the second draw, this is the first draw, you can say this is the first draw. The second draw will be second draw. Okay, you don't have to worry about green, okay, ball to be drawn. You have to worry about orange, because they have specified that what is the probability that second is going to be orange, right? So what is the probability that, okay, so if there is a green ball, right, so if you have taken out already one green ball, so how many balls are left? Then there will be four balls, right, in this situation. So the probability of getting orange, I mean, if you can find out, probability of drawing orange ball is going to be 2 by 4, right? Now, if there are orange balls, so you have kept back the orange again. So number of balls are same only. So it will be 2 by 5 only, right? In this case, 2 by 4, in this case, okay. Now, the probability of getting orange in the second draw, second, second draw, right? Just multiply these probability, guys, okay. These are the branch probability. You can multiply them and add them, right? So this is the ordinary probability, you can say, and this is the conditional probability, right? So it will be nothing but 3 by 5 into 2 by 4 plus 2 by 5 into 2 by 5. So if you're going to solve this, guys, so you will get 23 by 50. You can solve this, you will get this option, right? So you see how easy this question is, but the size of the question looks very big, okay. Many students get, you know, scared from this kind of a question, but I'm not sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure now you will be able to solve this, right? Okay. क्योंकि इसमें कुछ भी नहीं करना, you don't have to waste time, okay, and you just see what I'm doing. So here the concept we are using is you know, multiplication rule. Okay, concept we are using is first, you know, tree diagram. Concept we are using is counting. Okay, many concepts we are using at the same time, right? Concept we are using is conditional probabilities, right? Okay, conditional probabilities. I'm not writing anything, but these things are getting used. But if you look at the solution given by many others, okay, so you will find that everything will be written. So the solution becomes very big, okay. But okay, so avoid those kind of a solution. This is good solution, right? In one line you can get the answer here. Now question number 9 is what, guys? Question number 9. The corner and the midpoint of the side of the triangle are named using distinct letter P, Q, R, S, T, and U, right? But not necessarily in the same order. So this is a question from kind of puzzle, you know, based question. You have to just read the question and you have to answer the question. Yeah. So can somebody tell me, guys, what will be the answer for this question? Yeah. क्या हो जाएगा आंसर इसका? Please tell me first. So the corner and the midpoint of the side, okay, are named using distinct letters. So you start, you know, you just get the triangle as long as they have given the polygon named is triangle, right? So you start solving this and we'll see this, okay. So suppose we have got the triangle of this kind. These are the vertices, you can say. These are the corners, vertices, and these are the midpoints, right? So these are the midpoints. All the midpoint you have to consider. So you can join them like this. Now let us read the statement here, right? Line joining P and R is parallel to the line joining Q and S, right? So what they have given is PR is parallel to QS. First statement. P is placed on the side opposite to the corner T, right? So T is kept in the corner, you can say, right? T is kept anywhere in the corner. That you have to understand, okay? So please try to solve this question and let me know which option can be correct. Yes. Yes. So P is placed on the side. So T is kept in the corner certainly. So one of the corner is, you know, with T, right? And other two has to be kept in the corner because there are three corners only, you can say, right? Fine. And S and U, if you take a look here, guys, S and U, okay. So S and U cannot be placed on the same side. That is also very important to keep in mind, right? Okay. This is also one of the very important concept. Okay? So what we can do here is we can use these methods and we can start putting here, right? So in this situation, you can put P here, U here, right? Okay. You can also put U here and P here. Okay. You can also, and T will be kept here because T has to be kept anywhere. I mean, so you can keep T here. If T is kept here, then you have to put U and P here, right? Okay. Now, since they are saying that this is P, so you can say that this is R, right? S and Q, and this will be Q and S, right? So if you try to see here, S cannot be placed at the corner because PR is parallel to QS, right? Okay. If this is PR, okay, so you can't put S here. You can't put S here, guys. Okay, that is very important because this should be parallel. You see, this should be very important to keep in mind. I believe this is fine. Okay, so let us read the option now. So P cannot be placed at the corner. This is wrong. S cannot be placed in the corner. Yeah, this is true, right? Because you have to find the correct statement that is going to be correct. Okay. Yeah. So B option will be correct for this question because they are saying S cannot be placed at the corner. The reason is PR has to be parallel to QS. Now question number 10. Okay, these are the 2 mark question, and you have to be properly do these kind of question. No mistakes should be there, right? Otherwise negative marking is also there. So remember, out of 65 questions, 45 questions will be MCQ. Okay, in all the papers, any branch of engineering, right? Only you can say 15 to 20 questions are like combination of NAT, and so MCQ means negative marking. Okay. Now question number 10. Question number 10. A plot of land must be divided between 4 families. So there are 4 families. Okay. It happens in all the family, that if there are 4 families, and so if plot of the land must be divided between 4 families, they want their individual plots to be similar in shape. Okay. Shape should be similar. Okay. But not necessarily the area is equal, right? Okay. The shape should be same. Suppose shape is one shape you are considering, right? One of the shape you are considering, shape should be same, but area can be different. Understand? The land has equally spaced poles, okay, are marked as dots in the below figure, right? So these are the dots. Okay, rope, 2 ropes R1 and R2 are already present, and that cannot be moved. So these are the rope, we cannot move them, right? This is fixed. Now what they are asking is, what is the least number of additional straight ropes? Okay, the rope should be straight, guys. Okay, it should not be like okay, circular or curve kind of. So straight needed to create the desired plot. Okay, a single rope can pass through 3 dots that are aligned in the straight line. Okay, this is also very important to keep in mind. So the single rope can pass through 3 dots, okay, that are aligned in the, so if you're going to consider one single rope, so that should pass through 3 dots. Okay, it should not pass through many dots. That is also very important. So suppose we complete this, take one row, this is one row, this one row is possible, right? Because you can't take, you can't go up, right? See, this is one row you can take because there are 3 dots, fine. So the shape is fixed here. This shape you have to obtain again. So if you join this again, so this is, you can say R1, this is R2. These are the 2 ropes you can take here, right? Okay, understood. So 2 cannot be the answer because that you have to understand, guys. Okay, 2 cannot be the answer because you are taking these two. Okay, so you got 2 shape, and these are the shape which are same, right? Shape is nothing like this. You see shape, how shape is looking. This can be the shape, and this shape can be bigger also, guys. You can take this kind of shape also, very big shape. Okay, shape can be same but area can be different, right? Okay, now if you take this kind of a row, this is R3, this is R1, the R2. So you see this is again the same. So this is first, second, third, fourth. There are 4 plots that has got divided if you choose these 3 rows, ropes, right? So correct option for this question will be D. Okay. So shape has to be same, but the area of this guy is different. Understand? You see, but shapes are same. So you have to only choose 3 rows, right? And this row is going to cross these dot 3 times only. 1, 2, 3. So no other rope you have to choose. Otherwise, that will be crossing many dots, right? So I believe this is the end of this paper, guys. And out of 15 you can obtain out of out, right? No question were tough in this paper, right? Okay, let us move to, we will go for next paper. Okay. So after discussing 2022 paper, now we are going to talk about question from 2023. Okay. So this there will be 10 question again in GATE 2023. So you see how effective is solving PYQ, right? We have done 2022, right? Now we have to exactly see what kind of question will be has been asked in 2023, right? So if you are able to solve 2022 papers, so can we solve, honestly or happily 2023 paper? So in future, once you will appear for 2024, so that will give you the confidence, right? Or in future, whatever gate you are going to appear, right? So let us see the question from 2023, and there are again 10 questions for 15 marks, and these are the big marks, guys. They are going to decide your rank. Okay? 5 questions from 2 mark and 1 question from 5 mark. I mean 5 questions from 1 mark. So this question was there, the very first question, guys. Okay, from English, and this is the actual pattern that we always get. Can we try this question? Yes. Ashish Gupta is saying last question 4, right? Can we have the, yes, this question you are saying? Yes, your doubt is okay, but not, they are not asking plots, right? They are asking number of ropes, right? You see what they are asking. What is the least number of additional straight ropes they are asking? Additional straight ropes they are asking. They are not asking the desired plot, okay? Ashish, I believe you have confusion of this, right? See, there are 3 ropes that you have to answer. Number of ropes they are asking, right? But there are 4 plots. Plot they are not asking, okay? Okay, understood or not? Yeah. So you think about it, and you can, okay, what they are asking, we are answering that. What is the least number of additional straight ropes, right? To create desired, okay, so you see. Chalo, next. So the very first question is from 2023, guys. The very first question. Okay. We reach the station late. Okay. Suppose you are going somewhere and you reach the station late. Okay. What will happen? Dash miss the train. Dash miss the train. Okay. So you are in the past only, right? So which option can be correct here, guys? So near can be wrong. Okay. The near is wrong. Nearly can be correct here. Nearly miss the train is the correct answer for this question. You see, utterly is also not correct. Mostly is also not correct, right? So if you plug this word here, so you see, we reached the station late and nearly missed the train. Nearly missed the train. Okay. So that's why I always emphasize, guys, you have to always, make your English also good, because in future English is very important. I mean, at least for the communication purpose. If you want to formally convey your ideas, to the team, you need to have good communication, right? So this is these questions can be done if you are good at that. Okay. So we reached the station late, and yeah, very good, Ashish. Yeah, you understood, right? Great. Chalo. And question number 2, right? Question number 2, what they say this, kind dash to this and often dash to frequently, right? So basically here in this question there was a confusion also, right? Let me tell you, there was a confusion, and the gate has given everybody as MTA in this question. Okay, so kind means, you can say kind. See, according to this word, often is frequently, right? I mean, frequent is frequently. Okay, they are applying. So here, kind can be kindly as well, right? But they have given the answer as type. I mean, many people gave an answer as type. Okay, type. Kind means type. We have 2 type, okay, or 2 kinds. Understand? So though the answer should be kind, type, okay, but in this question you have got MTA. I mean, whatever answer you're going to put, everybody has got the same marks, so don't worry about that. Okay. So this question is from analogy. If you check master paper and corresponding answer key, so you will see that they have written MTA, right, for this question. Fine. Now they have given some series here, guys, a series of natural number. Okay, and this series is nothing but, it is a very popular series. We call it Fibonacci, right? Fibonacci series. Right? So for all the integers n greater than 2, right, they have given some numbers here, like f6 is 37 and f7 is 60. So what will be the value of f1? So you have to backtrack, okay, and get the answer. So first of all, you can put here the value. You can say that f7 can be written as f6 plus f5, right? And if you write f6 here, so f6 can be written as, f6 can be written as, f5 plus f4. Okay. F4, f5 can be written as f4 plus f3. So, from here, since you know that f7 f6, right, that is, 37 and 60, so you can find f5. F5 is going to be what? 60 minus 37, which is nothing but, you can say, 23. I believe 23 or what? Yeah, I think 23 is the correct answer, right? I mean, not correct answer. For f5 it will be 23. Now if you plug here, yeah, so from here you can find f4. So f4 is going to be f6 minus f6 is nothing but what, guys? 37 minus 23. So this will give you 1 4, right? 14. And from here you can find f3. So f5 is nothing but, you have got 23, and f4 is nothing but 14. So you will get here as 9. Okay, chalo. Now you go back again. So this is f5. Now you can write f4. F4 is nothing but what? F3 plus f2. So from here you can find what? F2. F2 is going to be what, guys? Because here you have to make sure that n should be greater than or equal to 2, right? So this question was very good question, right? You can say. So f2 is nothing but what, guys? F2 is going to be f4. F4 is nothing but 14. You have to just subtract from the previous. I mean, okay. That is correct. So f4 minus f3, yeah. So this is 5. Yeah. Next, f3, you can say f3 is nothing but f2 plus f1. So from here f1 will be 3 is 9 minus 5, which is 4, right? So the answer for this question is 4, guys. It's a very simple question. You have to just keep following how many steps you're doing. 1 2 3, 4 5 6. Okay, and if your calculation is good, then you can get the answer 4, right? And computer science people should be good at these kind of a series, like, in their programmings everywhere these kind of numbers comes into picture, and they should be good at number system. So this question is from number system, you can say. Fine. Question number 4, what they have given here is question number 4. This is inference based question. Some information is given. A survey for certain year found 90% pregnant women, okay, like they have said 90% pregnant women receive the medical care at least once, right, before giving the birth. Of those, you can say of these women, 60% receive the medical care from the doctor, and 40% receive the medical care from the other healthcare provider, right? So you can say that, sorry, 90% out of 90%, you can say that, okay, out of 90%, 60% of 90%, okay, gets medical help, from the doctor. You can say around 54%, I believe. Yeah, like it is greater than 50%, you can see, right? Half, more than, you can say half of the pregnant women, they are getting medical care from the doctors, and 40%. So yeah, 40% means 36%, you can say, right? Okay, 36%, 40, because 40% of 90 is 36. Fine. Given that this information, right, which of the following statement can be true? देखो ऑप्शन में क्या दिया है? More than half of the pregnant women receive medical care at least once from the doctor. Okay, so yeah, this can be correct. Okay, you can see more than half of the pregnant women receive medical care at least once from the doctor. Yeah, it is correct. Okay, because 54% is it is coming. Other options we can go through, right? I think, yeah. So first option was more than half of the pregnant women received medical care at least once from the doctor. Yes, it is correct. Okay. Less, this is wrong. More than half of the pregnant women received medical at most. This is also wrong, right? Less than pregnant women, received medical from the doctor. This is also wrong, right? So first option can be correct here. ठीक है? तो आपको ये समझना है. This was very easy question, right? Let us go to next question. These are English question, I mean, and they are very simple. This question is from geometry. Okay, this question is from geometry. So looking at the surface of the smooth three-dimensional object, okay, so if you have got any smooth three-dimensional object, right, uh, from the outside, okay, three-dimensional object can be anything, right? It can be like this, it can be like this, okay, anything it can be, right? But it must be smooth and all, right? From the which one of the following option is true? What they're saying is first option, the the surface of the object must be concave everywhere. What they are saying is surface of the must be concave everywhere. This is not the correct statement, right? And unless or until any three-dimensional figure is given, exactly we can't say like this key the surface of the object must be concave everywhere, right? uh, Surface of the object must be concave, convex everywhere. This is also a fact kind of thing, right? You can't say directly, but option C, if you see, the surface of the object may be concave, yes, in some places, and convex in some places. This can be correct. I think many of you might be under having concept of what is the meaning of concave polygons and convex polygon, right? Okay, okay, that is very important. So the object can have edges but no corners. So only option which is correct is option C. Okay, because these are the, I mean, the certainty, or okay, these options are certain. Like if you say surface of the object must be concave everywhere, it is not true until or unless they have given some surface. ठीक है, जब कोई फिगर अगर दिया है तभी आप ऐसा बोलोगे, क्लेम करोगे. ऐसे नहीं कि जस्ट इन द एयर यू आर सेइंग मस्ट बी. ओके, मस्ट बी. ओके, फाइन. Question number 6. Okay, so I believe this option C is correct. Everybody understood, right? And we can also match from the actual answer key, right? That is, now question number 6, guys, read it. This question is again from inference based question. Inference. Okay, so see, I'm okay, I'm just telling you all the answers, guys. So we are just taking little time, but make sure that in the gate examination you have to solve all 10 questions in 20 minutes, right? In fact, less than 20 minutes. That is very important. Okay, don't take much time. Okay, because other subjects are very important to solve. Okay, now the country of Jubiland is in distress since more than 75% of its working population is suffering from serious health issue. Serious health issue, right? Something, there is a concerning or alarming situation is there. Ki the country of Jubiland, okay, is in distress since more than 75 of percent of its working population is suffering from serious health issues. Studies conducted by competent health experts, right, concluded that a complete lack of physical exercise among its working population was one of the leading causes of their health issues, right? I mean, they were, they were not doing any sort of physical exercise, so that was one of the reason, behind they were suffering from the health issues, right? So what are, as one of the measures to address the problem, right? They came with as one of the measures to address the problem. The government of Jubiland has decided to provide monetary incentive to those who ride bicycle to work. Okay, so that bicycle will be there. So if people go to office, with bicycle, so kind of physical exercise might happen, right? So government of Jubiland has decided to provide monetary incentives, some money they are giving to those who ride bicycle too. Okay, so based only on the information provided above, right? don't use your brain, guys. That is what the meaning here is. They are trying to say that don't use your brain. Okay? What they are saying, based only on the information provided above, which one of the following statement can be logically inferred with certainty? ये sentence सब में रहता है. Option देखो, and the factual option you can always eliminate. All the working population of the Jubilant will henceforth ride bicycle to work. Not necessarily, right? ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, ठीक है? Riding bicycle will ensure that all of the working population of the Jubilant is free of the health issue. Right, the health expert suggested to government of Jubilant to declare riding bicycle as mandatory. ठीक है? The government of Jubilant believes that riding bicycle is a form of physical exercise. So which option can be correct? बताइए. So this cannot be the correct one, right? Okay. This is correct, okay, because the government thinks that yeah, this is a form of exercise, physical exercise, so they might give. Okay, this is very important to keep in mind, right? These options are not correct. Okay, because these are the fact we think. Okay, so we might go like this, but we have to also go according to the government, what government thinks and why he is offering incentive. Now the next question, this question is from algebra. Okay, this question is from algebra. Okay. Again, the topic is function. Now, the consider two functions of the time t. Okay, so you have got two functions. One is nothing but a kind of parabola. It is nothing but y equal to some a x square kind of thing, and one is the straight line. So you can just draw it. एक तो ऐसा आएगा kind of upward parabola, and one is straight line like this. This is ft, and this is gt. You can find these where they are intersecting each other just by equating, right? So it's not a okay, you can just equate them and find out. Now what they're saying is, consider the following two statements. For some time, for some t greater than, gt is greater than ft. Yeah, it is true. From here you can see here, okay, this guys, yeah, for some time. Okay, you see this is gt is greater than ft. Okay, for some time. Okay, this is fact. By looking at the options, we are able to say that yes, because this is up and this is less, right? For some time, you can see, take a look at some value t equal to 1, right? T equal to 1 here. So your g of 1 is you can say 4, and f of t is nothing but 0.01, right? Like this. So this option, this statement is correct, right? Now there exists a capital T such that ft is greater than, okay, there exists some capital T, you can say after this, okay, some point, capital T, ft is greater than gt for all t greater than that capital T, right? Yeah, it is also sure. Sometime, for some time, gt is greater, right? The function is greater over there. But if you choose some time capital T, after that the ft will be always greater, gt will not be greater. So both options are correct. I think this is clear for everyone, right? So this kind of question, how can you answer when you are confident? Okay, when you are very confident about your concept, right? There should not be any sort of discrepancy in your mind. Okay, and okay, when you are certain about your goal and you are reading the question carefully. Many students, what they do is they do not go through the question, right? और जो भी question में दिया है, you have to just furnish in the form of diagram, right? आपको हमेशा ये करना है, right? That is very important to keep in mind. Yeah. Now the question number 7 is done. That is option C. Let us go to next question. Okay. What is there, guys? This question was asked from kind of coherent narrative again. So which one of the following statement, like sentence sequences, creates a coherent narrative? Okay. So you see here, guys, once on a terrace on her way. So this cannot be first statement, because who is about whom he the passage is talking about, we don't know, right? C, this can also be not the correct one, right? So if you see this, because C, who is C, right? First of all, we need to know. We can't go for, we never use any statement starting with pronoun, right? We always start with the name or some story, right? Later we give, like, we replace noun with the pronoun, right? So which option can be correct here? I think only one option is there, right? Yes. Meena has bought vegetable and rice at the market, so her bags were heavy. She begins to pant by the time she has climbed all the stairs. Once on the terrace, on her way to her, small room in the corner, she notices the man right away. He was leaning. Yeah. So only one option will be correct. That is option D. Yes. Yes, Ashish, you are correct. Okay. So this kind of question, you have to understand. कि पहले क्या आता है, noun आता है. Then you have to talk about pronoun and all, right? You never start your statement, oh, he. So audience will say whom you're talking about, right? Yeah. Question number 9, again from the mass function, right? And question number 10 is from, yeah. So question number 9 we'll solve first, right? So f of x and g of x are the function of x and y, okay, respectively. And f of x is equal to g of y, right? So you are replacing x with y, and both are okay. For all the real value of x and y, which of the following option is necessarily true of for all x and y, guys? So tell me which option can be correct here. These are the question, guys. Please tell me. F of x and g by, yes, are the function, okay, of x and y. So Ashish, can you try this question and tell me? Because Dheeraj sir will give you the answer, but I need you guys should also participate, okay? So that yeah. So which of the following option is necessary true for all? So f of x equal to 0 and gy equal to 0. F of x, these are the constant they have written. Okay? And f of x equal not equal to constant, g of y is not equal to constant, and g of f of x plus f of y is equal to f of x minus g of y. Okay, so which option can be correct here? Yes. Yes, guys. Anybody out of 8 people? There are many people who are watching us, so they should be able to answer this kind of questions, right? So see, the concept what we must understand is whenever we talk about any function, whenever we talk about any function, so we should also have to define what, there are two things that you have to define. One is called domain, one is called you know codomain. One is called domain, one is called codomain. Okay, but you will find in the exam, okay, that these things are not defined, right? So domain is defined, but codomain is not defined, this kind of thing, right? So अब यहाँ क्या करोगे? So when you can say two functions are same, when you can say f equal to g, the two function f and g are equal, right? That is very important. When you can say two functions are same, Ashish is saying D can be the correct answer. Correct, okay. So yeah, you just check out, right? I mean, just give me the correct one so that I can verify from you know from the okay. Yes, function of x and y. So remember, this is very important thing. So when we can say two functions are same, we can say two functions are same only when their domain, you can say that, okay, they have same domain and same codomain for f of x for x, okay. That is very important to keep in mind. Okay. So in this case, since they have given here f of x equal to g by is constant. Okay, in this question only one option will be correct. Okay, this is very important to keep in mind. ठीक है, ये कब true होगा? When it will be true, you can say when two functions will be equal, only when this is okay. For this you can say domain and codomain will be same, right? But suppose you take any function f of x, that is nothing but x by 2, you can say, and g of x, that is nothing but 2x by 4. ठीक है, so these two functions can be same, yes. F of x equal to g of x, yes, understood. But what they have given is f of x equal to g of y, right? So we have been given two equal functions x and y. Okay, so they may or may not be same. That is very important to keep in mind, right? Okay, so in this question only one option will be correct, that is option B. Other options are wrong. Okay, that you have to keep in mind. And this can never be correct. Okay, because if f of x is not equal to constant, g of y is not equal to constant, then this is not true, right? So please remember that this is very very important, right? Yeah. So any arbitrary constant you can take. For that, the domain and codomain of the function f and g will be same, right? So the options, yeah, both are constant. Option B is correct. The last question of the day, guys. Last question of the day. ठीक है? Fine. Which of the following options best describe the transformation of the two-dimensional figure? So that's what is the learning from this question is you need to revise these, the basic of functions, right? Still you have a time, you can revise it. Okay, if you don't have proper basics, you cannot solve this question. Which one of the options best describe the transformation of the two-dimensional figure p, q and r as shown? ठीक है, तो आपको यहाँ पर देखना है कि okay, that what is that, right? So you see here operation first, you see, ठीक है, these are the options they have given: option A, option B, option C, option D. You think about it now. Operation 1, what is happening here, guys? It is getting rotated. You see, it is getting rotated how? Clockwise. Okay, this is the longest, you can say longest one. Okay, so this is getting rotated clockwise. Okay, and then what is happening here is, guys, then this is yeah, then you are taking kind of you can say reflection about some line. Okay, okay, because again you see you're getting the same figure, right? Whatever p is there, r is the same. Okay, I mean, okay, yes, understood. So this is very important. So what we can do here is, first of all, you have to rotate it, understand? So the rotation has to be 90 degrees, so a clockwise rotation about an axis perpendicular to the plane, and the reflection about horizontal. Yes, reflection about horizontal is correct, because if you see this, right, so this is going up, okay, and this is coming down, right? So option A can be correct choice. Here this is not correct because they have given operation rotation by 90 degree. Okay, a reflection about, okay, this cannot be correct because they are saying that the vertical is about, I mean the reflection about vertical axis. So reflection along horizontal line is nothing but water image, guys. Water image. Okay, so you have to take the water image of this, or you can say mirror image also, because the mirror is kept like this. You can say the mirror is kept horizontally. If you are keeping mirror like this, right, so it will give you the mirror image, right? So option A can be the right choice here. Yeah, that is very important. Other options are wrong, and these options, why we are going wrong, I mean eliminating, because they are saying counterclockwise, I mean rotation by 180. That is wrong. Chalo. So these are all 10 questions we have done. Okay, so this is very important to keep in mind, and this was all about gate 2023 and 23, right? So if you have done pre-IQs, so you will be able to solve question upcoming gate 2024 questions confidently. So make sure that revise all the basic concept from function, equations, log, these are the hot topics. Okay, and read the given instructions carefully, guys. Thank you so much. We will meet in the future seasons. Okay, and keep preparing. All the best for gate 2024. Yeah.